A lot of buzzwords get thrown around during election years and during campaigns. A lot of names get called and headlines made with phrases like standing with us or taking our country back. This is an emotional appeal, not a discussion of issues, and that has been my point all along. One of those names you commonly hear is a rhino, or a Republican in name only. This phrase is used by candidates to say that their opponent is not like you, or doesn't believe in what you believe, or won't vote the way you want them to. They will tell you that their opponent doesn't believe in your God-given rights and won't fight for them in office. They want you to think that their opponent doesn't share your values. But that same candidate will talk about themselves using a different name, conservative. They will say that they believe in conservative values. But when they get elected and get to Washington, they will vote for trillion-dollar deficits, bigger government, and infringements on your constitutional rights. Republican or not, those are not conservative values, and that is not a conservative candidate. That is clearly a conservative in name only. You see, American conservatism began at the founding of our nation, when our forefathers declared to the world that not only were these people free, but that they always would be. They enshrined for posterity that we had inalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, rights that no government could take away. It was the first time in history that anyone had ever wrote that down. They confined our republic with enumerated powers and reserved every other question to the states and the people to decide. Over the decades, over the centuries, those principles have remained. A conservative still believes in limited government. I believe we can decide what we teach our children and what we eat, what we drink, or what our tax dollars buy. A conservative believes in balanced budgets, and I believe that government should spend less and tax less. A conservative believes in a strong defense. The Constitution made only two demands of the Congress it created, and one of those was to provide for our defense. A conservative believes in the Constitution, in every amendment, not just the convenient ones. A conservative lets others speak, even if I disagree with every single word they say. A conservative understands the words, shall not be infringed, and I will never let Congress forget. A conservative understands that those accused of crimes have the right to a fair trial, to due process, but I also stand with those who enforce the laws, because they have the same rights too. A conservative understands that an informed people is a strong people, and that is what makes America great. A conservative is willing to meet in public venues, or in our time, on digital platforms to discuss the issues publicly so our people know where we stand. I support a balanced budget amendment to the Constitution to ensure that our children and their children have a republic too. I swore an oath and stood a post in defense of our country's flag. I stand now for the people who are represented by this same Constitution. I am a conservative. I believe in the Constitution. I believe in the people. I believe in your right to choose your children's schools, to choose the work you do, to choose your church, your doctor, your neighborhood, your right to choose who represents you. So they can call me whatever name they want. They can say whatever phrase. They can even say that they're the only Republican or conservative in this campaign race. But understand this. I believe in the Constitution, so much so that I swore an oath to defend it with my life. I believe in the rights of the American people, so much so that I'm running to defend them through representation in the United States Congress. Conservative in name only is not something anyone can say about me. I am a true conservative. I've devoted myself to the best interests of my constituents, my family, my neighbors, and I have lived a life surrounded by the oath to defend our Constitution, our people, and our land. No matter what you may hear people call me, or what they write in an attempt to describe me, please know this. My name is Danny Ellyson. I believe in the Constitution, my conservative values, my faith, my family, and our America.